Hello and welcome to the BladedTech Show Awards 2014. Sorry for the slow start. Also, black key shirt. If you want more info on that, listen to Let's Vlog Hobbit and Black Keys! Exclamation point. And also, if you have no idea what the BladedTech Show Awards are, I highly recommend you go to my playlist and watch that explanation video. Because I am going to be talking things. I'm going to be talking about my favorite games of PS3. I'm not going to explain anything because I've already explained in my explanation video. So here we go. The first game is Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Yes, I know it didn't come out in 2014, but it's my award show. It's what I played this year. I played this last year, technically, but finished it this year. Because basically what's going on, let me just hide this little notification. Alright. Dismiss. Alright, anyways, I really like Uncharted 2. It's the first one I ever played. I played a little bit of Uncharted 1 here and there, and a little bit of Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception here and there. But I never sat down and said, okay, I'm going to finish this game. And what really enthralls me is the story. It's just like, boom, 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 Yetis. It's like an action movie, like everyone says. It's like an Indiana Jones movie for the modern era. Sorry, I guess I should center my videos. Anyways, yeah, it's just a really cool game, and I'm really excited for Uncharted 4, even though Uncharted 4 is not going to be available on Xbox One, but whatever, I'll probably play the lesser version of it, or somebody will leak the ISO out, or something. I'll find a way to play it. Anyways, let's move on to our next one. BioShock Infinite. I've played all the DLC for this game. Needless to say, this is a game deserving of the BioShock mantra or name. Now, I've never played a BioShock game. And I've heard this was a prequel, so I'm like, alright, I gotta jump in. So I bought this on a sale on PSN. And sorry if you can hear my cat scratching in the background. Cats. Anyways, BioShock Infinite is a game that plays with time, but it doesn't obsess over its mechanics. It's just like, it's saying, oh, hey, we realize this is silly, but we're trying to ground it in reality. It's just something that's really interesting to me. A really interesting concept. Just have a girl who has special powers. It's kind of like Scarlet Witch. But it's a really fun buddy cop type game. Because you were a cop. And it's got some religious overtones in the game. Which I won't spoil, even though they're like in the first 10 minutes of the game. But I can't wait to see what Ken Levine is doing next. Next one is Hotline Miami. This is a 8-bit top-down shooter / brawler, whatever you want to call it. But you go around, you choose these masks and stuff, and go beat up criminals. It's really cool. It's a game you kind of have to experience to fully understand what I'm talking about, because it's really top down and you're beating people up, but you have to go like from room to room to room to room and figure out what you're gonna do from there. It's just fantastic, and I can't wait for the sequel, Hotline Miami 2 Wrong Number, on PS4, I think, but I think it's also coming to PC, so that's cool. Grand Theft Auto 5, there's no surprise that this would be on my list somewhere. I played it on PS3, PS on sale, and I played Grand Theft Auto 4, but as soon as I heard Grand Theft Auto 5 was coming out, because I had played a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 4, and I was like, the driving isn't quite there. The driving just felt awful in 4, so I was like, alright, maybe in 5 it'll be better. Because it's supposed to be kind of real to life. Not slippery, slidey, but still arcadey in a way. In fact, Grand Theft Auto 5 has one of the best driving mechanics to date that I've ever seen. Which is a contradictory statement, and kind of saying the same thing. But anyways, yeah, I really like Grand Theft Auto 5 gunplay, and I don't agree that it needs a remake, due to the fact that it already looks really nice on PS3, and I can't even imagine what it would look like on PS4. Well, I can, because I've watched some gameplay of it on PS4. But it has remained my go-to game whenever I'm feeling down or anything. Like, it's always been that game where it's just like, I can jump in and just go on a rampage if I need to. And I don't care what people say about the whole M-rated games are bad or Grand Theft Auto is bad for you, because that's utter BS, in my opinion, because I don't know. It's just, I don't think too much about M-rated games are bad. Next up, I have The Wolf Among Us, which is by Telltale. I really like that. I bought the entire season, and it was fantastic. Now, I can't review it as a whole. Like, I have to review it as a whole, I guess, at some point. But The Wolf Among Us just takes you back to a time where times were simpler. We didn't have computers to solve crimes, but it was also fantastical. And, like, it mixes the 80s with fables. It's just really good. I mean, you got the big bad wolf and all that. It's fantastic. I played The Last of Us, which is another Naughty Dog thing, which I did not intend, I promise. I got that from Gamefly, and it was the best 3 days of my life. I actually planned out 3 days where I'm like, alright, I gotta beat it by this day. And actually, that's an experience I haven't had with a game before, where I've actually planned out and said, I'm gonna start on Friday and beat it by Sunday. And I guess rental games kind of bring out that thing, bring out that person in us who wants to beat a game really quick and just send it back. But the zombies aren't really called zombies, or they don't really detail everything, because it's all about the characters. It's not about, there's zombies everywhere. It's like, you know what? It's just people trying to survive. And there are several moments where I found myself crying. Just bawling like a little kid again. Because it can be both heartbreaking, but yet so funny at times, where it can just like, it finds that great balance between sad and happy, and that's something you really don't find. And also the survivalist skills could be improved, because you find bullets everywhere, or you scavenge everywhere. But I mean, I haven't found another game yet, at least on console, that has ever come close to the realness of Last of Us, and had a strong female character as The Last of Us. But I did talk about... No, I didn't talk about that one yet. I'll save that for another time. Well, actually, strong female protagonist, Beyond Two Souls, even though she is a bit flimsy and needs a man, apparently. David Cage decided to give her a man. I played these within a week of each other, actually. I took Last of Us out of my console, sent it back to Gamefly, and then proceeded to play Beyond Two Souls, which was another thing where I played it in 3 days. And I was like, whoa, what was that ending? What did it mean? needless to say, I like really story-based games, but I can still appreciate the ones that aren't story-based, where it's just like, go do this, go do that, go do this. Beyond Two Souls is like Uncharted 2 and The Last of Us making a baby together. It's just like, it plays like a movie, and it's kind of like the movie Memento. It plays its story back to forward. It begins at the ending, and then it's like, alright, now we're going to tell you what's happening. And it's all out of order. I feel like this is Memento the video game, honestly. So, props to everyone who got awards for favorite game of PS3 of the year 2014. And leave me your comments for what games you liked, what games you played on PS3, and what games are your favorite on PS3 this year. Doesn't have to be released this year. Just leave a comment. I want to know what you guys like and don't like. Subscribe if you want to see more of the favorite games of 2014 and some more awards that are coming soon. This should be going up around 10 a.m. tomorrow as of this recording. So I will see you today with another Let's Vlog, and happy holidays.